Don't stand up yet. That first step is where you ruin your knees. Stay under the covers. I'm going to show you a simple 7-minute routine you can do right now, lying down, that unlocks your joints before your feet ever touch the floor. We're doing 3 simple moves: the glide, the pump, and the lock. By the end of this video, you won't just walk to the kitchen, you'll glide. If you're in bed, do this with me. Move number 1 starts now. Every morning, millions of people over 60 wake up stiff. They feel that grinding, clicking sensation. That first step out of bed is terrifying. Most people try to walk it off, but that is the worst thing you can do. Stiffness is your body's signal. It's telling you that the joint lubricant, the synovial fluid, is cold and thick. It is like trying to drive a car with cold, heavy oil. You need to warm it up before you engage the gears. If you force a cold, stiff joint, you create microtrauma. You accelerate the wear and tear. We need a better strategy. This isn't about running marathons. It's about optimizing your mobility so you can live independently. It is about wisdom perfected with age. This 7-minute process is a routine of finesse, not force. It protects your cartilage. It wakes up your nervous system. By the time you stand, your joints are already moving freely. Before we start, remember this: Primetime Wisdom is dedicated to helping you master the art of aging. If you want more proven strategies for health and independence, take a second to subscribe and ring that bell. You deserve this knowledge. Now let's get into the bed and begin. We are going to start with *2 the lubricator glide. *2, this movement is foundational. It focuses on gentle range of motion. We want to warm the joint without adding any weight. Lie flat on your back, completely relaxed. You can keep your head resting on the pillow. Now, focus on your stiffest knee. Slowly, and I mean slowly, begin to drag your heel up the bed toward your glutes. Pretend you are dragging your heel through thick mud. The movement should feel almost effortless. Only pull the heel back as far as you feel a comfortable stretch. Do not push into pain. Stop the instant you feel resistance. Now, slowly slide the heel back down until your leg is flat again. This is called a heel slide. Why is this so effective? When you slide your heel, you are gently compressing and releasing the knee cartilage. This compression acts like a sponge. It encourages the synovial fluid to thin out and circulate. It's literally greasing the gears. Do this for 60 seconds. Keep the movement slow and rhythmic. Inhale as you pull your heel back. Exhale as you release it. Notice how the joint feels a little smoother with each repetition. You are telling your body it is safe to move. You are establishing trust with your knee joint. Remember, we are aiming for 0 friction right now. Now, let's switch to the second move, the circulator pump. *stiffness often comes from poor blood flow overnight. This move targets the powerful muscles of your lower leg. This is crucial for flushing old fluid and bringing in fresh, nutrient-rich blood. This move is all about ankle mobility. Keep your leg flat and relaxed. Now, point your toes down toward the end of the bed. Stretch them as far as you can. You should feel a stretch across your shin. Now, pull your toes back sharply toward your chest. Get a deep stretch in your calf. Point, then pull. Point, then pull. We are performing a series of controlled ankle pumps. Keep your legs straight, letting the movement come only from the ankle. This ankle pumping action does two things very well. First, it acts as a secondary heart for your lower limbs. It pumps blood and fluid back up toward your body. Second, it gently pulls on the muscles that cross the knee joint. This passive movement helps to decompress the knee capsule. We are not loading the joint at all. We are simply waking up the plumbing. Let's keep this going for another 60 seconds. If your feet cramp slightly, pause, wiggle your toes, and then continue with slightly smaller movements. This simple pumping action is one of the most powerful things you can do to reduce morning swelling. Now that we have warmed the joint and boosted the circulation, we need to activate the muscles that stabilize the knee. This is *Knox. The stabilizer lock. *Knox. This is perhaps the most important pre-stand activation. The muscles in your thigh, specifically your quadriceps, are the seat belts for your knee joint. They prevent excessive side-to-side motion when you stand up. When you get out of bed, your knee buckles because these muscles haven't been switched on. Lie flat again. Focus on the stiff knee. I want you to push the back of your knee down into the bed. Imagine you are trying to flatten a small piece of paper underneath your kneecap. As you push down, feel the muscle on the top of your thigh, your quad, tense up. Hold that tension for 5 seconds. Do not let the kneecap move. It is an isometric hold. Release the tension slowly. Wait 5 seconds. Repeat. Push down and hold tight for 5 seconds. Release. This exercise is called a quad set. It fires the stabilizing muscles without moving the joint or adding stress. By activating these muscles, before time you put weight on your feet, you are installing a safety switch. This significantly reduces the risk of buckling or sharp pain when you finally stand. Do this 10 times on each leg. Remember to breathe normally during the hold. Never hold your breath. This small action is your daily shield against injury. We have completed the 3 primary movements. Now we are entering the transition phase. This is the moment where we prepare the body to go from lying down to sitting up. This is where most people rush and re-injure themselves. The next 60 seconds are about mindful movement. Remain lying down. We are going to gently bring both knees up toward your chest. Use your hands to hug your knees. Hold them there for 20 seconds. This is a gentle lumbar stretch. It wakes up your core and your lower back. Your body is a chain, and stiffness in one area, the lower back, can absolutely create stiffness in the knees. This stretch connects the two. Now, release your knees and roll onto your side. Do not sit up yet. Pause on your side for 15 seconds. This pause allows your blood pressure to equalize. Standing up too quickly after lying down can cause dizziness, which puts you at a high risk of falling. Wiser movement is safer movement. Now, slowly push yourself up to a sitting position. Sit on the edge of the bed. Your feet should be flat on the floor if possible. We are going to do one final check, called the *TAR pre-flight check. While sitting, place your hands gently on your thighs. Now, lift one heel off the floor, keeping your toes down. Gently pump the ankle once more. Then, lift the entire foot slightly and let it gently swing back and forth, just 6 inches. This is a quick feedback loop. How does the knee feel now compared to when you woke up? Repeat on the other side. This gentle swinging acts as a final fluid distribution. You should feel a distinct improvement in joint ease. We have spent 7 minutes preparing your joints. Now comes the moment of truth, the safe stand. Do not rush this. Lean forward slightly. Place your hands on the bed or a sturdy chair in front of you. When you stand, push up primarily with your hips and thighs, not just your knees. Engage that stabilizing muscle you practiced earlier. Stand up slowly. Take a breath. If you are unsteady, hold the chair for a moment. Take your first step. It should feel significantly easier and smoother than it would have 7 minutes ago. You have successfully protected your cartilage and reduced friction. This is the power of preparation. But what if you have severe arthritis? What if you can barely bend your knee even with these warm-ups? We need to talk about 3 adaptations. First, if sliding your heel up the bed is painful, use a small towel under your heel. This reduces the friction even more. The towel makes the movement smoother and requires less muscle effort. If you still feel pain, simply perform the quad set, the stabilizer lock, while keeping your legs straight. Activating the muscle without any movement is still highly beneficial. Consistency trumps intensity, especially when managing chronic pain. Second, what about time? If you are rushed in the morning, remember that 5 minutes of gentle movement is infinitely better than 0 minutes. Stack this habit. Keep a visual reminder next to your bed, a sticky note that says, pump, slide, lock. Link this routine to a habit you already have, like the first time you check your phone, or the first time you turn on the light. Habit stacking is the key to longevity. Third, hydration is critical for joint health. That synovial fluid we talked about is mostly water. If you wake up dehydrated, that fluid is thicker. The first thing you do after standing should be to drink a large glass of water. This supports your joint health from the inside out. Your body at 60 requires hydration as part of your movement routine. We have taken a wise approach to aging. We acknowledge the body's current state and provided it with the proper warm-up it deserves. You have traded a moment of pain for a commitment to long-term mobility. Remember, this is not a one-time cure. This is a daily investment. It is the wisdom of maintenance. Make this 7-minute ritual non-negotiable. It is the cheapest and most effective insurance policy for your future independence. The goal of Primetime Wisdom is to give you the practical knowledge to lead a vibrant life. If you found this routine helpful, please hit the like button. It tells us we should make more content focused on practical mobility solutions for seniors. Subscribe to join a community dedicated to getting wiser, not just older. Do you have other common aches and pains you want practical solutions for? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. Take the time to take care of yourself today. Your body will thank you. Now go enjoy the rest of your day, pain-free.